This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. A Hickston man will spend 8 years in prison for a violent home invasion. A judge sentenced Anthony Sylvester this morning after he pleaded no contest to first-degree reckless injury. Prosecutors say he broke into a home last October, showed a gun, and stabbed somebody with a kitchen knife. After the attack, Sylvester was on the run for 2 weeks before police found him in Taylor. He'll also serve 6 years of extended supervision after the prison sentence. Minnesota's lieutenant governor wants to make history in the U.S. Senate. Peggy Flanagan announcing she's running for the seat that will open up when Senator Tina Smith steps down next year. If elected, Flanagan would be the first Native American woman to serve in the Senate. Senator Smith says she's leaving after 20 years in public service to spend more time with her family. If you are looking for affordable housing, Habitat for Humanity started taking applications today at the La Crosse Public Library. The organization looking for buyers for 5 new homes, 2 in La Crosse and 3 in Hillsborough. The program helps families who can't get traditional home loans but can make monthly payments.
You know, I think it's really important that everybody in our community has the opportunity to build that security, that wealth development, that safety that comes with being a homeowner.
If you missed today's session, you can learn more tomorrow at the Hillsborough Library from 10 to noon. You have until March 31st to apply.
All right, well, good afternoon to you. We are not as cold as we have been over the last several days, and now we're going to be warming up into the 20s later on this afternoon. This weekend, we have some 20s and 30s into your forecast, getting to those 40s, possibly to finish out your weekend with a little bit of rainfall. We're kind of dry right now, as you can see, holding on to dry conditions and a few clouds sneaking through the area. We'll get to partly cloudy skies tomorrow, and then as we go into Sunday, here's potential for a little bit of light shower activity coming into the forecast. And I'm talking about maybe a mix of rain and snow possibly coming in not only into Monday in the morning, but maybe again into the evening hours. We'll hold on to, at least right now, dry conditions today and sunny skies, at least down to the south by La Crosse and down to Prairie du Chien. Mostly clear skies up to the north as you get into Ladysmith and areas by Eau Claire. Current temperatures right now mixing into some upper teens, some 20s. And as we finish out going into your forecast, you can see right now how it feels out there on your skin. Eau Claire feels like 4 degrees out there, and then as you go into La Crosse, it feels pretty much the same as well. We'll go right back into outdoors and see what the roadways are looking like. Pretty much pretty nice out there for La Crosse as you go right into Onalaska, and then Menominee, you're looking at some good looking traffic for the evening or for the afternoon commute. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up for your weekend and beyond. Stick around.
A special group of kids received recognition in La Crosse this morning. Children's Miracle Network Hospital is introducing its 2025 heroes at Gunderson Health System. These young ambassadors will help raise money and make special appearances throughout the year. Each hero represents thousands of local children who get care through CMN programs.
And so it's so impactful for our community members and our donors to hear firsthand how it's real families living in our community, receiving the help that everybody is supporting.
In addition to the ceremony today, each hero receives special gifts to celebrate their selection. If you're looking for weekend plans, here are some local ideas for you. The Chippewa Valley Home Show has everything for your next project. That's going on until Sunday. Sunday is a special Kids Day with fun family activities. Take a candlelit walk through Trumpealo Wildlife Refuge tonight. It'll open at 5:30, going till 8:30. The illuminated trails are open to everyone. And get ready for a tasty Sunday. Local restaurants battling it out at the Wingapalooza Showdown, where you get to be the judge from 12:30 to 3 at the Radisson Center. The Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency expected to turn its focus on the Department of Defense. It comes as at least 10,000 laid-off federal workers received notices of termination over the past week. Natalie Brandt has the latest for us from the White House.
The list of laid-off federal workers continues to grow. At least 10,000 have lost their jobs. That includes more than 6,000 IRS staffers expected to be terminated by the end of the month. Among the thousands of jobs targeted within Health and Human Services, Katie Sandlin, an educator at the National Institutes of Health.
I've worked so hard, and I've just always thought that hard work pays off, you know, and It doesn't feel like that right now.
As workers' unions fight back in court, a judge ruled Thursday the firings can continue for now, saying the challenges have to go through the Federal Labor Relations Authority, which handles disputes between unions and federal agencies.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
Elon Musk celebrated efforts to slash government using a chainsaw as a prop at the Conservative Political Action Conference Thursday.
If all the money is just spent on paying interest on debt, there's no money left for anything.
But Republican lawmakers are fielding concerns from constituents back at home. Oregon GOP Congressman Cliff Bentz heard from them at his town hall.
And we've been through downsizing before, and you can do it in a way that is humane. Yes. And treats people with dignity. Amen. And doesn't fire them on the spot.
Data shows the vast majority of the more than 2 million federal workers live outside Washington, D.C. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Still to come for us at noon, mass layoffs at federal agencies, what a judge just decided about the president's plan, and Wendy's releasing a new Frosty flavor, how you can get your hands on the sweet treat coming up.
College, tuition, bills. Someday I'll get that new truck.
This is just where we're at right now. Someday you'll get that big truck.
We've waited 40 years for this Denali, and it's beautiful. Is the big truck next?
Some kids just never grow up.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in. Trade it in. The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in. Trade it in. If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in. Trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale.
Trade it in.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
The biggest thing I want to get across to people, whether it's via email or voicemail or text, is we are a local Wisconsin family-owned turnkey solar company.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy. How can you lose?
A 7-year-old girl attends a birthday party at a local swimming pool. She's sexually assaulted by a repeat child molester. The monster faces 100 years in prison, but Judge Susan Crawford let him off with just 4. That was Crawford's choice. Now he's back on the street, walking distance from a school. And Judge Crawford, she wants a promotion. Susan Crawford, dangerous decisions, wrong for Wisconsin.
Welcome back. In your Friday afternoon consumer news, Walmart is warning shoppers may be spending less this year, and Wall Street is taking notice. The retail giant stock dropped more than 6% yesterday after releasing a cautious sales outlook for the year. CBS Money Watch's Kelly O'Grady breaks down what this could mean for the broader economy.
They sell need-to-have items. They are the nation's largest grocer. If Walmart says, quote, we are in an uncertain time, that is a potential red flag. And then you zoom out, you couple this with the retail sales numbers that we got for January. Biggest drop we've seen in 2 years. And then the data that we're getting on how consumers feel about inflation, they think inflation is going to be above 4% within a year. And so Walmart's outlook reflects that potential pullback in spending.
Walmart also indicating they're gaining traction among consumers earning above $100,000 a year. Another possible sign, all income levels are feeling pressure and looking for deals. A federal judge has cleared the way for President Trump's mass federal worker firings to continue, for now that is, and Wendy's taking its new Frosty based on a popular Girl Scout cookie flavor nationwide starting today. CBS News' Carissa Lawson has the latest consumer headlines for us.
The White House's efforts to shrink the size of the federal workforce can proceed. A federal judge in Washington, D.C. yesterday denied workers' unions' request to block the mass firings, saying he doesn't have jurisdiction over the decision. Thousands of federal employees' jobs have been eliminated since President Donald Trump took office a month ago, many of them recent hires on probation. Berry Buddies, Berries and Pancakes breakfast snack packs are being recalled due to allergy concerns. An FDA posting says the products contain eggs and wheat, which are not listed on the label and could cause a serious reaction for those allergic to those ingredients. The packs were sold by Kroger and Meijer stores in 13 states. Anyone with the products is urged to throw them away or return them to the store for a full refund. And it's finally here. After weeks of rumors, Wendy's Thin Mints Frosty is now on the menu nationwide starting today. The dessert is based on the popular Girl Scout cookie, and it mixes Wendy's chocolate or vanilla Frosty flavors with a minty cookie crumble. The Thin Mints Frosty comes just in time for National Girl Scout Cookie Weekend.
We had some Thin Mints this morning, Art, from the Girl Scouts. So good. Coming up, a new study revealing how workplace conflicts don't just affect our health, but the people around us as well. Find out more coming up. And first, a live look.
I didn't know it, but my back pain was coming from my feet. My personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
For over 40 years, Blood Cross Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
During the President's Day sale at Home Furniture, get a free Stanley tumbler when you spend $6.99 or more on furniture, mattresses, and area rugs, like this sofa for $9.99. Get a $100 MasterCard Rewards card when you spend $14.99. Plus, when you spend $24.99 on your purchase, like this Esmond dining set, get $200 in MasterCard Rewards. Plus, pay no interest if paid in full within 1 year. The President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Pick your favorites in each category now through all of February. We'll announce all of the winners on April 1st. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
People seem to have a lot of opinions about cases based on a very short snapshot.
It's giving me a better understanding.
There's a lot of in between, and it's very complicated, and I want people to realize.
Wednesday at 6, a first-hand look at what goes into the difficult decisions in our justice system.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it and serving this community all day, every day. We work hard for this trust and love telling your local stories because we, like you, expect more.
The racial gap in cancer deaths still exists, but it is growing smaller. A study by the American Cancer Society found Black men and women still have twice the risk of death than white men and women for myeloma, prostate, uterine, and stomach cancer. But overall deaths are lower due to advances in treatment and detection and a decline in cigarette use among Black teenagers. Long-term daily use of cannabis is at risk for serious health problems. A study by George Washington University found a condition called cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome that is on the rise, they say, as the number of daily cannabis users increases in this country. The illness causes nausea, vomiting, and excruciating pain. It requires repeated trips to the hospital. Our workplace conflicts don't just affect our health, but our spouses as well. A study by the University of East Anglia found workplace bullying often causes employees to lose sleep, but that insomnia can, in a way, be contagious. When one partner loses sleep, the other one does too, which can have a negative impact on daily life. Don't we know it? As we head to break, we'll take a live look at CityCam 8. Art is in next with a look at our full weekend forecast.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
A child sex predator facing 100 years in prison after sexually assaulting 2 girls at the local pool. Just 6 and 7 years old, Susan Crawford, the radical liberal judge who let the predator out in just 4 years. For Susan Crawford, it's a pattern, putting pedophiles back on the street, free to prowl our pools and prey on our kids. Criminals are praying Susan Crawford gets elected because she fights for them, not us.
It's officially cozy season.
You're the coolest.
Let's go!
You've set quite a vibe here.
That's how we roll.
Got the Drew Barrymore show. Got the Drew Barrymore show. This is the best interview I've ever done.
Yes! Can I do that? How fun is this? Oh. You won't want to miss it.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
First warn weather on News 8 Now.
Good afternoon again. As we get into it, not as cold as we were over the last few days, getting into the afternoon with slightly warmer conditions, still well below seasonal average. In fact, we're going to hold on to conditions to be a little bit on the warmer side going into your weekend as well, when that warmer air is going to bring in some 30s, some 40s, and then maybe near 50-degree temperatures. Right about now, we're holding on to below seasonal average temperatures, as I mentioned. In fact, you can see as we go through it, most of that heat is to the west. Dry conditions are going to ensue all the way through Sunday, and the possibility of a light short wave working to the forecast could bring us a little bit of rainfall in the forecast, like I just showed you a little bit ago. We'll slide right into Sunday coming out of Canada. You can see that right now getting into our area, and then kind of slicing right into the Twin Cities, as well as getting down to La Crosse with a little bit of light rainfall, and that's going to be in the morning to the afternoon, and then eventually we could see more coming back again as we get into the evening for Wednesday. We can see maybe a few tenths of an inch here or there, some of that trying to get down from the north to the south here, eventually towards La Crosse. Eventually that kicks out. We're done by Tuesday, going into the morning hours. Highs for today, well, we've got the temperatures ranging from 19 to about 24 degrees. Sunshine for us for most. You get up to the north by Eau Claire and Ladysmith, you may see mostly clear skies there. We'll hold on to the afternoon going into the evening hours, looking at the possibility of temperatures still holding on to double digits like we have not seen in quite some time. We'll go right to the 9 o'clock hour doing the same as well. Then eventually by 10 o'clock you're seeing clouds turning into at least clear to partly cloudy skies in the forecast. We'll ride right through the zones going into Shelby, looking at 20 degrees for today. Plenty of sunshine for you with mostly sunny skies, and holding on to areas down to the South Prairie du Chien with more clear skies there for you. Getting back up to La Crosse, we're holding on to 20 degrees with more of that sunshine holding on for you. Whitehall will have at least partly cloudy to at least mostly sunny skies there, and then getting up to the north north with Ladysmith. Mostly sunny skies for the better part of the day. You may see some areas that pick up again with some mostly sunny skies to finish out in your afternoon. Highs today, as I mentioned before, at least about 20 to 22 degrees for us. We'll also go into the evening holding on to clearing skies, also with a little gusty conditions as well in your forecast. We'll take it into Eau Claire, do fairly similar conditions, and then once we get into how this all looks as we ride right into the next few days, local temperatures will be gradually warming up. So we're not as cold today, not as cold for tomorrow as well. We'll get into at least mild conditions as we go into Sunday, above seasonal averages by just a couple of degrees. We'll warm up again with the possibility of a little bit of shower activity coming in for Monday. Possibly that would be Sunday going through Monday, and then picking up again, temperatures up 48 with upper 40s in the forecast all the way into Tuesday, with drier conditions in the afternoon and mild conditions to ensue. We'll go into Wednesday, going into Thursday, where we're seeing about a half, we'll call it more 50% chance of rain and snow in the forecast, and that could carry over into the overnight as well. Once you get into Thursday, you've got drier skies and near average temperatures, which should be around 39 degrees for this time of year. And then as we go right into Friday, another 20% chance of rainfall is in your forecast, with maybe a little snow associated with that as well. Temperatures in the morning starting to warm up as well, so get ready and be able to get that nice little walk outside to get some exercise.
Yes, we'll be able to get outside, get some fresh air.
And not freeze
three
steps away from the door.
Yeah, not lose our breath immediately. Thank you, Art. Coming up, why hundreds of thousands of endangered sea turtles are choosing to lay on this beach in India. We'll have the story for you after the break.
The Board Store, 1989. The Board Store, 2025. We've made our own improvements to better serve homeowners while improving the homes and lives of thousands of homeowners in the past 35 years. Now is your opportunity for you to get started on this year's project at the lowest prices of the year. See it all in our showroom, visit online, or call. 27th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store. Higher quality at lower prices. Don't miss it.
Coulee Region Women, your area's award-winning magazine, is now available. This issue spotlights women who dream big, starting with community health advocate Maumua Vu. Meet women who dream up businesses like Marcy's Pet Spa, live the dream at Super Street Tacos, and create sweet dreams with Slumber Party Solutions. Tour a new townhome nestled in La Crosse's historic district. Then browse the annual La Crosse Area Business Association Home Show Guide. Pick up your copy at area merchants or go to crwmagazine.com to read online.
If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance? I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong and that someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know it's not easy to talk about, so I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus and alive, you can apply for Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance with guaranteed acceptance, regardless of your health. And since this life insurance is guaranteed, you don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't even have to fill out a health questionnaire. For a free quote, just call 800-387-6870. Then when you stop, if you stop watching TV, your family can use the insurance money to help cover your final expenses or anything else. For a free quote, call today, 800-387-6870. Your kids already inherited your ears, allergies, and questionable singing voice. Don't make them inherit your final expense tab too.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
And finally today, a stunning sight on an Indian beach. More than 700,000 endangered sea turtles coming ashore. Take a look, a record-breaking year for the olive ridley turtles annual nesting event. Each female lays about 100 eggs in the sand, with tiny turtles emerging about 50 days later. You see a lot of them here. Authorities have fenced off the area to protect these endangered visitors during their crucial nesting time. Wow, what a sight to see. Beautiful. And Art is back with a final check. He'll have more on our weekend weather warm-up after the break.
No cash, no problem. Head to Wesco One Sparta and get up to 48 months to pay interest-free on all the hot new furniture you want. Looking to level up your space? We've got you covered with recliners, sofas, bedroom sets, and dining furniture. All available with zero interest for up to 48 months. Don't wait. Upgrade your home today and swing by Wesco and Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
The biggest thing I want to get across to people, whether it's via email or voicemail or text, is we are a local Wisconsin family-owned turnkey solar company.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy. How can you lose?
Attention! If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 715-469-6907. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 715-469-6907. Again, that's 715-469-6907.
News 8 Now Sports.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it. By telling the heartwarming local stories with the same consistency and dedication as the difficult ones. And serving this community all day, every day. We work hard for this trust and love telling your local stories. Because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
Well, we're looking at conditions to be like this for La Crosse for tomorrow. Sunshine, then getting into partly cloudy skies with, again, temperatures warming up gradually into the 20s and 30s. We'll do the same for Eau Claire. Similar temperatures as well. We'll continue to warm you up into the 40s for next week.
We've got lots to look forward to. Okay, Art, thank you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight. Have a great day.